For decades, support for Israel has been one of Washington's most durable bipartisan commitments. But recently, more than 100 House Democrats backed an amendment seeking to block billions of dollars in Israel-related assistance. For Dan Steinbock, the vote points to a much larger question. Is America's political consensus over Israel beginning to break? Economist Dan Steinbock argues that it is. In his article, The Collapse of the Bipartisan Consensus over U.S.-Israel Ties, he describes a political divide increasingly cutting across traditional party lines. For decades, disagreements over American foreign policy rarely threatened the underlying bipartisan commitment to Israel. Gaza, Steinbock argues, has changed that equation. Anti-interventionist voices associated with the America First movement have also questioned continued American involvement and support for Israel's war. The debate, Steinbock argues, is no longer simply pro-Israel versus anti-Israel. Instead, competing ideas about America's role in the world are increasingly colliding. Washington presents itself as a defender of international law and a rules-based international order. But Steinbock argues that those principles lose credibility when strategic exceptions appear to override them. For him, Gaza has exposed that contradiction with unusual force. Steinbock's conclusion, however, is unequivocal. There can be no simple return to the status quo ante Gaza. Steinbock explores questions of Gaza, international law, and Western policy and accountability in his work, including the Obliteration Doctrine, Genocide Prevention, Israel, Gaza, and the West, published by Clarity Press. His argument ultimately reaches beyond one administration or one war. It asks what these events mean for the credibility and future of the international order itself.